Hi everyone, it's me Tyler. I am back with some more thrifting adventures. I'm on my lunch break at work and I'm going to go into Goodwill and see if we find any goodies. So stay tuned. There was a lot of great stuff at that Goodwill, but I couldn't get all of it because I need to be conscious about what I'm buying and not just picking up everything that looks great. So we're gonna head home and I can show you guys everything I found today, and then also some stuff I picked up recently that I haven't necessarily filmed me going out and purchasing, but stuff I found in the past couple weeks. Hi everybody, it's me, Tyler. It is I am here with another thrift haul. And today I am going to be sharing a lot of things I purchased recently. So get ready for lots of thrift finds. So when I last caught up with you guys, I was at a Goodwill, and I'm gonna show you guys, I got three things there that I'm really happy with. The first is this cool like tiki mask thing that's kind of creepy, but kind of cool. The wood's pretty worn, but it's like hand carved, which is awesome. And then also like the red mouth is a pretty cool feature, and it's got a hook on the back, so it's gonna look super cool in someone's house. Next, I got this wooden fish tray bowl. I thought it looked super like Filipino, or just like in general like super cool for, I've said super so many times I need to stop. This would look great in someone's home for a party, or in like Palm Springs up by the pool. And then the other thing I picked up while I was at that Goodwill was this little wooden statue of a woman carrying a like basket or bowl type thing on her head. But this would look awesome on a mantle. Great carved details with this one. Super into it. So that's what I picked up at Goodwill at the beginning of this video, but I've found a lot more thrift finds lately that I'm excited to share with you guys that I didn't get any footage of me actually out shopping, but nonetheless, I want to show you guys what I found. The first thing I want to show you from some of my recent thrift hauls is this mirrored brass tray. It's got a cool marbling detail, and then the edging here is super cool. This tray would look awesome though, just, ooh, look at the way the light reflects. Yes, we love lighting. This would look great for like a vanity if you are into that kind of thing, or just as a cool like bar cart accent tray, something like that. Going along with the wood theme, these are these huge carved utensils I found at a Goodwill recently. Oh, I just dropped one. But I like cleaned them up a little bit and they just look awesome. I love the carved detailing on them. Would look super cool in someone's kitchen or dining room. Another cool find I got recently are these scalloped shell bookends. Love the design on them, very solid, super heavy, so would look great like at a desk or on your shelf. At that same thrift store, I picked up this accordion style candlestick holder. Kind of looks mid-century modern, not really quite sure kind of what era it is, but has some brass edging around the holders for the candlesticks, but this would look super cool like as a centerpiece in someone's table or on a mantle or something like that. Staying with the accordion theme, everyone loves accordion peg racks. I got one of these recently. It'll be up in my shop. They always sell super fast, so if you ever see one, definitely snag it, because everyone needs these for like dog leashes or purses or other things you might need to hang. I also picked up these matching little brass pots. They both have like the hammered textured detail, but I could just imagine like a little cactus or like little succulents like right next to each other on a shelf. It's not too often you find really great matching ones, so I was really excited to get these two. An exciting glassware find I had at a Salvation Army recently are these goblets that have cut glass. I actually found out that the manufacturer of these is like kind of unknown, in the sense of like no one really knows who made them. There's like all these glassware books that have like 3 different manufacturers listed, and no one, I actually like asked glassware experts about them, and they're like, yeah, it's a pretty debated topic, like who makes these, but nonetheless, they're really cool. They're cut glass, would look awesome on a bar cart. West Elm sells ones just like these. But I have a set of 6, and they're gonna be in my Etsy shop soon if they haven't sold already, but definitely check out my Etsy shop to pick these up. Another glassware find that I was happy about are these 2 candlestick holders. It's definitely like a yellowy, like amber colored glass, but they definitely have mid-century flair with like the clean lines and kind of like the flared centers there. But again, would look awesome on a mantle or some kind of table display or centerpiece. I also picked up these small little brass tulip candlesticks. These are always really popular. People have huge sets of these, but I was excited to find 2 little matching ones, but these will probably sell in my Etsy shop pretty quickly. Hopefully a lot of people are into the brass candlesticks. Kind of a unique thing that doesn't necessarily match with like my mid-century boho styling, but I have picked up one of these before, is actually like a Jewish Passover tablecloth. And it's kind of like crazy patterned and like really cool, like ornate details. But I did a lot of research when I picked up like a really big one of these. It was probably like 6 by 6. But I found out, yeah, it's a vintage Jewish Passover tablecloth. I sold one on my Etsy store recently for about $80 to a family who needed one. But I found one of these at a flea market, and it was just labeled like as a tapestry. But since I had done that previous research, I understood that people are really looking for these for the special kind of events. So I'll be putting this in my Etsy store or on eBay. I'm not quite sure yet. So yeah, I'm excited about this as well. And then I wanted to close out with some baskets I found recently. And I don't know if many of you are aware or have heard of or own your own, but people are really into creating these basket sets where it's like anywhere from like 8 to 12 to 15 baskets that most people like to display on their wall in like a scattered pattern. And they usually all have like some kind of cohesive coloring or size or shape. So I had created one a month or so ago that sold pretty quickly, and I was surprised how much interest there was in it. So I'm kind of looking to make another set, but the goal there is to make sure that they all look good together. And I found 2 or 3 baskets so far that I think go well together. And then I kind of have an outlier that I'll show you guys. This is the outlier. It's oval shaped, which for me is kind of weird in a basket set. I want all the shapes to be the same, so I'm really looking for like a ton of circles or even a ton of squares or a ton of ovals, but I usually just stick with circles because they're easy to find. But I found this basket. It's like coiled. I don't know what material this is here. It's like very hair-like straw or something. I'm sure someone who's much more skilled in this area knows. But it even has like a little hook so you could easily hang it up somewhere if you needed to, or just use it like on your table or your countertop or as a fruit bowl or as a display for something. But super cool. It's got like this great orangey, amber colored, straw, and then the black as well. So it's super contrasty and I'm really into it. And then the 3 baskets that I think I'm gonna try and use to start a set. I have these 2 more simple ones. This one's just kind of nice, like woven basket that has a little bit of a base here. And then this one, I just love the ones that have the cool little peekaboo type trim on the side right there. And then I also have this huge coiled, not huge, but like large coiled African basket, I think is usually what these are deemed to be. But again, like coiled with some straw. It's got a hanger too. So you can just kind of imagine like the start of, wow, let's try and do this better. You can kind of just imagine the start of a basket set where these are like all next to each other, displayed on a wall. A lot of people like to put them above like their couches or up a staircase. So look out for that in my Etsy store and on my Instagram really soon. That is essentially everything I've found thrifting in the past week and a half, 2 weeks or so. And by the time you're seeing this, everything will be listed in my Etsy shop if it hasn't sold already. So please check it out, and I hope I get to talk to you guys soon. As always, please subscribe to my channel and let me know if you found this video remotely interesting. And also, I would really appreciate it if you checked out my Instagram. My link will be down below, but my username is @Tyler_Wentworth. Thanks everybody, and I appreciate you watching.